Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to KrucyDoesMTG. This episode is brought to you by Smiley Face. So, what I have here are, some more cards I picked up, mostly just to try to make, a Pauper deck. Because, unfortunately, Legacy and Modern is kind of expensive for me. Unfortunately, I don't have deep pockets, so I figured I'd probably try to make some Pauper decks. So, this here I got from one store and from with a store credit, and the other ones are I just showed up to the store to pick up some cards also. But this isn't for Pauper. This here's basically some cards I picked up for Pauper also. But we'll start with this here. What I ended up getting are some Steam Vents, even though I know it's not for Pauper, but it's just basically missing some cards to make a playset. So I basically just have two Steam Vents from Return to Ravnica. I already had another two from Return to Ravnica, so I'll end up putting them in other sleeves later on. Here, I got some artifact lands from Murden to try to make, an infinity deck for Pauper. Got 4 copies of Great Furnace. Four copies of Ancient Den. 4 copies of Vault of Whispers. Basically to try to make an affinity deck. And this here, which came in the mail yesterday. And I guess I live in a big smiley face, so. Some weekly giveaway thingy from the store. I got it this year. I picked up from a store called Face to Face Games in Verdun, which is basically in Montreal. So. Did you receive a damaged product? Normally, they've been good in the past with the cards. Usually, when you ask for a near mint, for example, they'll send you a near mint, or they package the stuff good. So it's like a bubble wrap inside here. So the one thing they haven't done is last time I think they put it in a hard case. Missing an item. I'm missing some boxes. No. I wish I had boxes. They've got this taped up good. missing an item. Just to contact them. So these here I basically got to try to make a Pauper affinity deck, and I got some of these cards also to try to make a Pauper burn deck. So got 4 lava spikes, got fire blast, and 8 dogs. I know I got 8 dogs last time, but I basically got some 8 dogs last time, but I was looking through 8 cards. It's basically missing 3 8 dogs to complete the 3rd playset. So that's basically why I got 3 more 8 dogs, which they'll basically be using for a part of the affinity deck also, because the 8 dogs you can basically use. 1 second. Okay, no, not right. I thought. 1 second. Yeah. So basically, for each artifact you use to each you use 1 artifact to basically pump up his power and toughness by 2/2. So that's basically, I guess, with the artifact lands here. Each 1 artifact land you use, or that you pump them up by 2/2 by sacrificing the card. Yeah, so you basically sacrifice. It's basically sacrifice 1 of your artifacts. It's an artifact land to make it 2/2. So, and I guess you can attack with them, or I guess if you want to, I guess an easy way of trying to cause damage to other people is that you pump them up and then you just fling them to the other people. You cast fling on him and just throw them straight to the opponent. So just want to check with my cards that I have at home to see if I have any flings, or if I don't have any flings, I guess I have to pick up a few copies. So, but I'm not too sure if there's any commons that allow you to pick up cards from a graveyard and put them back in play, or put them back in your hand. I don't know. I'm not sure there's any commons that allow that, to pick up cards from your graveyard. I guess I have to basically look into it. So, anyways, thanks again for watching this video and keeping me company. And thanks for watching KrucyDoesMTG, and have a good day, good morning, and good afternoon. Bye bye.